That wasn't even plugged in. Ladies and gentlemen, if you were just watching the past minute or two, I've been talking and I didn't realize that my microphone wasn't even plugged in. So I just been talking mindlessly without audio. So, just to kind of recap what I just said, we have all the semifinals matchups for all the title tournaments. We finally have some tag team action on the board tonight. So our first match of the night is up next between the one and only and the host of the Grayson Waller Effect, the Aussie icon, the man from Down Under, Mr. Grayson Waller, in IC title tournament semifinals matchup. The next, we're going to the Raw tag title tournament between Joaquin Wilde and Cruz Del Toro of LWO, taking on a team that didn't even have to try. It hasn't wrestled a match just yet. Here in this universe mode, it's the Yes Boys! Elton Prince and Kit Wilson of Pretty Deadly. So, yeah, the winner of that match will go on to the finals this Saturday at Night of Champions, and then the winner of Ricochet vs. Grace Waller. Or in other words, all the winners of these matches will go on to the finals for their respective tournaments at Night of Champions. Then after that, we have the Queen, Charlotte Flair, taking on the Queen of the Ring in real life, Miss Charlotte Flair, taking on Nia Jax in the first of two Women's World Championship semifinals matchups. Then after that, we got our first World Heavyweight Championship semifinals matchup between main event Jey Uso taking on the man who's looking to reclaim his spot as on the top of the mountain after becoming the inaugural world champion just to lose it a day later due to injury, is Finn Balor. Both men both competed and qualified and simply advanced to this point, so best of luck to both those competitors. Then after that, we have our final women's tag team tournament match in terms of the semifinals, and just simply to determine who will be going on to Night of Champions to represent Raw in the finals against Smackdown, between Kaden Carter and Katana Chance taking on Gigi Dolan and Shotzi of the Misfits. After that, we have our second and last IC title tournament semifinals matchup between Dragon Lee and Ludwig Kaiser. And after that, we have Alexa Bliss taking on Naomi in the final Women's World Championship semifinals match. The winner of that match will face the winner of Charlotte Flair vs. Nia Jax. And then the winner of Dragon Lee vs. Ludwig Kaiser will face the winner of Ricochet vs. Grayson Waller. And after that, we have our final Raw Tag Team Tournament semifinals matchup where the winner will face the winner of LWO vs. Pretty Deadly as the Authors of Pain take on the Creed Brothers. And in our main event, we have the Ring General looking to hopefully become world champion on Raw, taking on the former world champion, the revolutionary, the architect, the visionary, Mr. Monday Night's Seth freaking Rollins. In our main event to determine who will be facing the winner of main event Jey Uso versus Finn Balor, and just simply who's going to go to Saudi Arabia and go on to the finals and become potentially the champion of their tournament. So with that being said, I've talked too much. Time to get into some action.
Just a different feeling in the air when WWE's resident superhero makes his entrance.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 190 pounds, Ricochet!
Well, up to this point, Ricochet has seen plenty of success here in WWE.
Won titles with his unbelievable agility.
It's like Ricochet found the options menu for life and turned off the gravity option.
Yeah, no camera tricks, no hidden wires. Ricochet, he's the real deal.
brash high flyer who can do it all.
Except shut up about it.
And his opponent from Sydney, Australia, weighing in at 206 pounds, Grayson Waller.
Grayson Waller has no respect for tradition and basically wants to dismantle the old guard of NXT.
I fail to see the problem. Saxton, you better respect Waller because he's the future of NXT and WWE.
Like him or hate him, Waller can do some amazing things in the ring, and I can't wait to see it.
Ricochet in the ring and ready to get things started here. The WWE Universe absolutely erupts whenever the human highlight reel enters the ring.
Oh, there's no question why, Michael. Ricochet is a shot out of the barrel as soon as he steps through the curtain. His speed, athleticism, strength, and aerial abilities never cease to amaze.
Right you are, Byron. For as long as I've been ringside in WWE, Ricochet is one superstar who still leaves me speechless.
And he's in for a hell of a fight against the one and only Grayson Waller.
Every time Grayson Waller has a microphone in his hand, you can hear the collective groan of the WWE taking flight.
Hey, what a splash!
Boom! Vicious knee.
Ricochet being grounded for the time being.
And I don't think anything can stop Grayson now.
Oh, a forearm smash. Into the corner he goes, a perfectly placed target. Back elbow.
Oh, man, right to the arm. Hyperextend your elbow. Oh, no, trapping the arm. Vicious stomps to the hand. And if the first stomp doesn't send you the message, the follow-up ones definitely will.
Ricochet showing he's not out of it.
But Ricochet has to push now while there's an opening.
For a fisherman buster.
The common task against Ricochet is to ground him, but Corey, that's a difficult one when the man has athleticism like something out of a comic book.
No doubt Ricochet can be a real-life superhero, but I don't care how many buildings you can leap over. If you're constantly being grounded, every attempt to leap is going to have an abrupt ending.
Wait a second, wait a second!
With the power of Ricochet.
Oh, he's got him by the leg!
The foot DDT! The WWE Universe is pouring war. Ricochet! Wow, Ricochet got it! Cover!
2! He stays alive, he stays alive!
He is just barely still in the fight. I don't know how many more times he's going to be able to kick out after that.
Does he get it here?
Shoulders down.
And the count stops short of 2.
I don't know what more this superstar can do to put him away.
And he finds an answer for Waller.
Oh.
Back punch. Ouch. Walking the ropes.
Whoa! Hardaway!
And I hope everyone had their cameras ready for that one. Man, Waller's a different breed.
Well, I stiddle.
Grayson Waller.
Grayson Waller with a rolling thunder stunner.
Ricochet felt that one big time.
An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, Grayson Waller.
Wrestle perhaps the perfect match. Never any doubt in this win.
Ricochet really thought this match was his to win.
Turns out it was his to lose. A frustrating result, I'm sure.
Well, it looks like the Grayson Waller effect was enough to get over the one and only, as Grayson Waller picks up the victory to move on to the finals of the Intercontinental title tournament, as we now await who will be his opponents at Night of Champions. And moving on, we have our first of two semifinals matchups for the Raw Tag Team Title Tournament. That match is next.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring at a combined weight of 365 pounds, Joaquin Wilde and Cruz del Toro, the LWO.
A duo that always delivers when it comes to tag team action, and the WWE Universe is ready for it.
The most extravagant, flamboyant, and tastiest team in all of WWE. Pretty Deadly has arrived. Say it with me, gentlemen. Yes, boy!
And their opponents at a combined weight of 357 pounds, Elton Prince and Kid Wilson, Pretty Deadly.
Dominated the NXT UK and NXT tag divisions as soon as they arrived.
These two have a certain style and a je ne sais quoi opponents just lack. How kind of them, allowing the WWE Universe to bask in their wonderfulness.
Well, I have to admit, they're as dangerous as they are flamboyant. Pretty much like their name says.
Classy, posh, debonair, I could go on. Show some respect for Pretty Deadly, ladies and gentlemen.
Kit Wilson, Elton Prince, two young men from across the pond who consider themselves a class above the rest of their peers. Honestly, they're both imbeciles most of the time, but even I can't deny how talented they are in the ring when they're not making fools of themselves, that is.
And as their opponents, you need to cut the ring in half. You're facing a team with great synergy, keeping them apart with the cover.
Stops the count before it, too.
Showing his determination there with that kick out.
He's tagging out.
Sends his opponent to the outside of the ring, picking up speed.
A roll of the dice, and it pays off in full.
They've got their opponent's arm.
Driving a knee into the arm. And now thrown back into the ring.
Del Toro trying to get under his opponent's skin.
Tag made. Tag made.
Tossed away with the exploder.
I honestly can't believe we just saw a human being tossed like that.
German! Just pure dominance.
Another knee drop. Just going all out with every blow. Stomps to the legs. Momentum is running away from Wilson.
Every form of offense Wilson attempts is being neutralized. Oh, I heard a snap.
Oh, the torque on the knee. Right to the face.
My God.
Knew what was coming there.
Wilson able to stop the blitz that was coming his way.
Could be what Kit needed to ignite a rally. Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
A boot to the face. That blow might be a test to Kit Wilson's toughness.
Cruz taking care of business with that attack.
He made the tag. Cooking with gas now.
Oh, the point of the elbow finds the mark.
Forearm after forearm. Vicious attack.
Just never had a chance to block any of those.
He's turning the tables.
Boom! Big time strength with the jump. Oh, man. Jarring European uppercut.
European uppercut. And a tag there.
Here's the snapmare, followed by the knee drop.
That'll fracture an orbital.
And Del Toro didn't like that one showing up in the spotlight.
And Kit Wilson proved that he's as dangerous as they come with that offense.
Standing shooting star press. Incredible.
And just like that, we've kicked the tempo up a notch. Reaches his partner for the tag.
Oh, chin-breaking uppercut.
Oh, my goodness.
He could do it here. He's able to kick out before two.
Just using the adrenaline to stay in the match. We're no closer to a winner just yet.
Oh, my God.
Are you kidding me?
Back of his neck.
Up is down and down is up after a move like that. Wilson felt that coming. DDT.
Oh, foot just stomping down. Comes in off the tag. There he goes, right into the corner. He turns it around on Prince. Look at this. Boom, nice. He gets tagged in.
Rolling thunder into the face breaker.
Big punch. Ouch.
Snapmare driver, they're out.
And he said, "You're not getting me with that this time."
Joaquin Wild with the wild thing. Can Wild close things out?
Two. He kicks out somehow.
Are we sure that wasn't three? Just about as close as you can get.
This was the moment to capitalize on. That should have been the end.
Neither one of these men are showing any signs of staying down.
Yeah, but it can't last much longer at this pace.
Flying shoulder block.
My goodness.
Del Toro hooks the leg. Fisherman driver.
Here's the cover for the win. And got the win. That is a huge the dream work in this tag team victory.
Pretty Deadly suffering a less than ideal setback here, but we should all know better than to underestimate them.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, and it looks like the LWO is going to say no, boy, to Pretty Deadly, as it looks like they'll be the ones moving on to the finals for the Raw Tag Team Title Tournament. I understand that they don't go by that name anymore, but that's kind of how we're going about things in this universe mode. So, yeah, to pull something up real quick. It looks like this will be the finals. We know one team that is going to the Raw Tag Team Title Tournament finals. That's going to be LWO. But we'll have to find out who will be their opponents later tonight. But before we get there, we have to see who's going to make it to the finals for the Women's World Championship Tournament. Will it be Charlotte Flair or Nia Jax? Well, we can find out next.
The Queen has arrived.
Behold, Her Majesty.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair.
If you want to create a legacy in the WWE Women's Division, then Charlotte Flair is the mountain you have to climb.
Yeah, there's no one even close to the amount of accomplishments that Charlotte has.
The WWE ring is her unquestioned kingdom.
Charlotte will stomp you and then leave an imprint of her boot tattooed on your face.
Highly skilled in every facet. Strength, brawling ability, risk-taking, mind games.
No other women's competitor has been so decorated, so revered.
Charlotte Flair is ahead of her time. True greatness usually isn't realized until after you've been enshrined in the WWE Hall of Fame. Such is not the case with Charlotte. Just open your eyes and experience the greatness. When you talk about the mountaintop in this business, you are talking about Charlotte Flair.
Truly in a league of her own in WWE and showing no signs of letting up.
Gentlemen, I think she's about to start a fight.
And from San Diego, California,
The moment this match was announced, the WWE Universe has expected a classic. I think it is destined to deliver.
It'll be over soon. Don't worry.
A relatively untested superstar in WWE, she has made big waves since landing here.
She's made it rough waters for all the other superstars in the women's division. Rocking the boat could lead you to capsizing, though.
Certainly a dangerous game she's been playing, ruffling the feathers of anyone that crosses her path.
And with Charlotte Flair, we're looking at a superstar who defines in-ring excellence, who defines being at the top of the mountain. She's basically on a whole other level, on a whole other plane, gentlemen.
And she absolutely believes that, guys. For better or worse. Straight to the knee.
Wrestling 101. If you can't stand, you can't fight.
One after the other. You can see that each strike drained their opponent's energy.
drop.
That's using your head. The patience of Charlotte being tested there. But as we know, she can get mean real quick. Counter! And now there's an opening. Gotta find a way to get out of this. Oh, ref. She can end it here. Shoulder up, and the referee ends the count.
Got to change something up with the pin technique.
Catches a punch.
A consistent attack being mounted on Flair.
And she came into this match studying game tape and prepared. And look how it's paying off. Charlotte doesn't even know what's hit her right now.
Clothesline in the corner. Bear hug, squeezing the breath out of them.
Michael Cole, the Queen, could be moments away from submitting.
Bear hug. Well-placed elbow will get you out of it.
That might be enough. Yes, it is.
DDT.
The Queen looking disgusted to be in the ring with her opposition now.
Neckbreaker. Cover. She overcomes the pinfall attempt.
Not even a near fall there.
Got the underhook. Bang! Backbreaker. Just one right after the other. Can't be stopped.
Into a double knee drop.
Off into the pin. 2 count. Just gets the shoulder up.
Close call. That was almost lights out.
Big forearm.
Heads outside, but this one has to end in the ring. Right to the kidneys from behind. Boom! Flair now is dictating the pace.
Charlotte isn't holding anything back. Boom!
Down they go. What a move. Charlotte just rubbing it in now.
Oh my goodness, dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Pick the leg.
Oh, man. That'll tear your hamstring. And we are down to the proverbial wire here, guys.
The match hanging in the balance. Time to get back in the ring.
Momentum isn't completely out of her side just yet.
She's trying to fight back in this one.
This singles contest has a victor. Here is your winner. The ref completed his count, and we have a winner.
I think that ref's count might have been a bit fast, but hey, it's his decision.
All right, we're not going to determine a winner to go to the finals via countout. So this match will officially be restarted.
And here's a woman on a mission. She has the singular goal of being the most dominant superstar in the women's division. And she has no issue getting in your face about it either. She doesn't care who she has to run over. There is no second place for her in any competition.
And with Charlotte Flair, what's there to say that hasn't already been said? The moment she walked out of the locker room was the moment the favorite to win this match was decided.
Intimidation, thy name is Charlotte Flair.
Oh, it didn't go as planned there.
Got the leg and drops the elbow.
Really just laying it in.
Places her right in the corner. Bang! Corey, I have to ask, what's the thought process got to be when you're facing off against a superstar like Charlotte Flair? What's the mindset you have to have?
A superstar like Charlotte Flair, Cole? Nobody's like the Queen, but in terms of the mindset, you have to get it in your head that you are better than Charlotte if you want to stand a chance. Sure, it's not true, but believing's half the battle. The other half, well, is the battle.
Oh, man, invert, shoulders down. Is it enough? Calls the pin off with a rope break.
Would you look at that? The Queen allowing the WWE Universe to take it all in, to experience the glory that is her presence.
She's got to be careful here. The referee will count her out.
Showing her competition what a real superstar looks like.
Got the underhook. Bang! Backbreaker. Snapping the neck. Goes into the pin. And the referee stops the count before 2.
This isn't even close to over.
Neckbreaker.
Any one of these attacks could cause irreparable damage, but I don't think you can come back from this many.
Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Oh, and it's trapped now and just a sharp elbow. An onslaught of offense from Flair.
The Queen is holding the leverage in this match. She's showing how much punishment she can withstand before getting her own offense in.
Now's her chance to get back into this match. Oh, jarring back elbow.
Taking a moment to get pumped off of this crowd's incredible energy.
Clubbing forearm. She's forced onto the defensive now. That's using your head. Oh, right to the kidneys.
Golly.
Paying it right back with a reversal. Caught with a neck breaker. And shoulders are down. She breaks the count quick.
A truly impressive kick out this late.
Oh, that'll turn your skin red. A little rope assistance. Very effective. Not a whole lot you can do with a bum wing, guys.
Lands an elbow.
Carefully placed stomp to the arm. From the top. She certainly took a chance there.
High risk with no reward.
Into the knee drop. Into the corner. This can't be good.
Fatigue must be getting to her. Yeah, this is not good.
You don't say, Saxton.
Nothing Charlotte loves more than to gloat and say, I told you so.
And
No. Cross body.
Whoa.
just a devil-may-care attitude on full display.
Going for broke, and it pays off. Oh, man, what a leg drop.
Queen changes the direction of that one. Carefully placed stomp to the arm. Tremendous pressure being applied in this head crank.
Oh, man, looks like her opponent's not going to need a chiropractor.
And Charlotte displaying this kind of demeanor. Yes, Charlotte wins!
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair!
This ain't the right way to win. Restart for a second time. I'm tired of doing this. And for the third time, I'll continue.
Charlotte Flair, a superstar who needs no introduction. Both her reputation and lineage precede her.
Absolutely, Michael. And with that in mind, we have to acknowledge just how intimidating of a competitor Charlotte must be. Because when you're standing across the ring from her, you already know you are going to be fighting quite the uphill battle.
Fair point, Byron. There's a much-deserved intimidation factor that comes with the territory of being Charlotte Flair, and we can't discount that.
And she's standing across the way from a superstar who expects nothing less than perfection, or at least something close to it, from herself. Someone who refuses to rest on her laurels, refuses to be less than the best, and refuses to lose to anyone less than the best. Sharp elbow.
My goodness, that'll stop anyone. Ooh! She's going up!
Top rope here.
Up high.
Through the air, and connects! And after that, you know things have just kicked up a notch.
Pedal to the metal right now.
Corey, we've talked a lot before about the intimidation factor that must come with standing across the ring from Charlotte Flair. But I have to wonder, how do you counteract that when the time comes?
Well, Cole, preparation goes a long way against a competitor like Charlotte. There's plenty of tape of Charlotte's success, just as there is some tape of her few failures. There are cracks in the armor of the Queen, and if you studied enough, you'll know where to find them.
An emphatic kick out, and there's still a lot of game left here. Good night. Good grief. Oh, right to the leg. Got the leg and jumps the elbow.
Will this be enough? She was close to the end there.
No celebrations yet.
She adjusts it and reverses it.
Boom. Down they go. What a move.
Placed in the corner. Oh, chop!
Nothing Charlotte loves more than to gloat and say, I told you so.
And she'll back it up soon enough.
Face first.
Oh, there's the old stump puller leg snap.
That'll snap your hamstring. Got the underhook. Nice standing backbreaker and takedown. Here we go.
Splash. Charlotte maintaining a ruthless attack.
Flair is making the opposition bow down.
Handspring clothesline. Looking for the victory. There's two. No, a 2 count.
So close. That could have been it.
Charlotte Flair tying up her opponent in the figure 4 leg lock. Can she exacerbate the pain?
Looks like she has other plans here.
I think she was just looking to soften her up a little there.
Stump puller leg snap.
That's gonna hurt. Tear your hamstring.
And now she's gained command of this one.
Yeah, she is taking all the restraints off.
Looking to take flight here.
From way up.
Look out below! Big time risk pays off.
The daredevil in you comes out when you take risks like that.
Ooh, slam with authority.
Oh, target acquired and destroyed.
Ooh, what a forearm club.
Bang!
Oh, what a kick.
Oh, look at that. Embracing her adoring public.
And guys, she's dangerously close to a count-out loss. Got the underhook. Bang! Backbreaker. We might be close to the end.
Yeah, not looking good at all.
I think we're about to see it. Muscles him all the way up. Got the setup, and there's the powerbomb.
Nothing Charlotte Flair can do now.
Nah, she kicked out.
It's not often Charlotte comes that close to defeat. You have to think the temperature of this match has just been turned up a notch.
Sometimes when you unleash your best offense and it doesn't get the job done, you're taken out of your game. That's a real possibility now in this match. Charlotte turns it around.
She's on unsteady legs in the corner, needs to recover.
Ooh. Oh, what a chop. Getting carried. Unsure what they're thinking.
Targeting the throat there.
Coming down with a leg drop.
Down to opponent and a double axe handle smash.
Oh my,
She's going for it. Kick out. She still has life.
she just dug down deep there, but I don't know if she'll be able to do it again.
And there's a takedown.
Turned that one around.
The speed with that elbow was mind-blowing.
Neck breaker. Set up in the corner of the ring. Kick to the stomach.
Kick to the gut. Oh dear, this doesn't look good.
Ouch. This could do it. And a kick out at 2.
Good Lord, scarily close to 3.
Oh, and an elbow. Momentum is all with the Queen now.
Charlotte exhibiting that genetic superiority.
She'll take things into the ring.
And there's more damage getting piled onto Charlotte.
Yeah, Charlotte has to find a way to shrug off all the pain.
Great power. Crashing down.
Samoan drop. She's pushed into the...
Headbutt in the center of the ring. And there's still work to be done. This could bring an end to the battle. Making the climb to the middle rope.
Senton drop.
Caught her flush.
Makes a cover. And a big victory here tonight. Here is your winner. Charlotte suffering a major loss here tonight.
A not-so-regal outcome for Charlotte.
The Queen deserves better. She'll get what's rightfully hers eventually.
It looks like the Annihilator was enough to put away Charlotte Flair. As Nia Jax will be moving on to the finals of the Women's World Title Tournament, which will definitely be an interesting matchup as we await her opponent as well. Yeah, now we has solidified 3 competitors who will be in the finals for the Raw side of things. We now have Grayson Waller. Then we have Nia Jax, and then we have LWO. So, the next match we have on tap is for the World Heavyweight Championship tournament. We'll find out who will be the first competitor that will be making it to the finals for the World Heavyweight Championship tournament between main event Jey Uso and Finn Balor. This match is now.
Main event, Jey Uso.
Yeah, it's just him, Uso.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from San Francisco, California, weighing in at 242 pounds. Main event, Jey Uso!
Not content with being the right hand anymore, Jey Uso has set out on his own path.
And it's a particularly treacherous path these days. There are a lot of men who have a grudge with his actions in the bloodline that are not easily forgotten.
Jey Uso is intent on proving himself to those competitors in the entire WWE Universe. The entire WWE Universe on their feet for Jey Uso.
Well, it sounds like this entire arena agrees that this is indeed the main event.
Here comes Finn Balor.
A man who has truly embraced his darkness and has seen success
And
as a result.
from Bray, County Wicklow, Ireland, weighing in at 190 pounds, Finn Balor!
This man has an impressive resume. Plenty of championship reigns.
Yet Finn Balor continues to evolve. Pay attention to his newfound cunning and ruthlessness.
Yeah, this is not the Finn Balor we once knew.
Well, sometimes change is a good thing.
Come on! You can see the intense focus and drive in the eyes of Finn Balor.
When it comes to Finn Balor, it's always about competing at the highest of levels.
The Prince Finn Balor with a determined purpose as part of the Judgment Day.
Well, Finn has always done best as the leader of a group back to his days in Japan. He has that kind of in-ring arsenal you can only assemble from traveling the world. And now, with the Judgment Day under his wing, he really has his best platform in years to preach his wisdom.
No doubt looking to send a message in this one.
But this is the man they call main event, Jey Uso, and for good reason. We're about to see Jey steal the show in a way only he can.
And into the count. 2 gets the shoulder up.
He's determined to keep this matchup going.
Oh, this is just too far. Get some control in there. Oh, look at this aggression, just pure brutality.
Come on, easy.
And there is no other term for that than just cheap. A cheap shot. Gut check. And Balor's looking determined.
Finn is getting fired up.
And he wants nothing to do with any of that.
Picking up speed, Balor gonna fly!
Tope con hilo.
That was awesome.
It's like a heat-seeking missile coming at you.
And the explosion occurring ringside.
Pressing their foot right into the gut. That's gotta hurt. Finn Balor is known for his quickness, for his speed. What's the game plan against a competitor like him?
Oh, that's easy, Cole. Slow Finn down. Keep him grounded. Make him work at your pace and not let him pick up his own. And Jey Uso looking for support from the crowd.
Elbow drop. Need to hustle back to the ring.
Just a few seconds left.
Goes under the ropes to get back inside.
Boom, right across.
Cover.
Finn Balor finds a way to stay in this.
Not yet. Carefully placed stomp to the arm.
Elbow drop. It looked like Balor's quest for excellence was met with some resistance there.
Jey doing whatever it takes there to protect his seat at the table.
Suplex! Balor's lost momentum here.
And he seems to have figured out the key to slowing Balor's pace.
Slam! What impact! Big elbow.
Here we go. Suicide dive. Whatever it takes to win.
Throwing all caution to the wind and leaping to the outside. And that might be the start of the momentum swing Balor needed.
Finn trying to bring the fight back in this one.
Whip back into the ring. Great counter.
He's managing to find some of that needed breathing room.
That might be what gets him out of jeopardy.
Can he do it here? And he powers out.
You have to think this battle is starting to weigh down on him.
Out of the ring, what's his plan here?
Whoa! Springboard drop kick.
Oh, God, that hurt.
Time to see what you're made of.
Boom check. Cover. Getting the shoulder up before 2.
Fighting hard to stay in this match.
Able to elude it. Finn Balor hooks his man.
1916. Finn got all of it.
And the kick out.
An emphatic kick out from Jey Uso. How in the world did he get the shoulder up?
And Balor in complete and utter shock right now. That was supposed to be it. He is just reeling from that offense.
Jey Uso is willing to pull out all the stops here, whatever it takes.
Rapid fire Samoan drop.
Held in a perilous position. A throw. Elbow drop.
Oh, right to the kidneys. Golly. Top rope. Sun splash. Finn's chances are fading. 2 count.
He kicked out at 2.
A truly extraordinary kick out by Finn Balor.
And Jay threw everything he had at his opponent. You got to wonder what else he's got to do to put him away. Jay is imposing his will.
Finn is being worked on heavily.
That's right. Put your ones up in the air for main event Jey Uso.
Balor retaliates.
Finn finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
Finn showing it's not a time for lying down. It's a time for fighting back.
And Balor showing he still has fight left in him.
Yeah, Jey might need to find space to regroup.
No love lost between these superstars right now, really trying to prove who the better man truly is.
He's begging him to get up so he can put him back down.
Flying. Diving front drop kick. Pressing their foot right into the gut. That's got to hurt. Forearms for the second rope. Driving down. Balor has him in the drop zone. From the top rope. Did Balor secure a win? The cover. He did it! He did it! Here is your winner, Finn Balor! And it's a win here tonight for Finn Balor.
Jey just needs to tap into that main event spirit. Dust himself off and be more prepared.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, and it looks like the main event train for Jey Uso is going to stop here as Finn Balor is going to move on to the finals to redeem himself and climb back all the way up to the top of the mountain and call himself world champion once again. Hopefully, United Champions, as it'll be Finn Balor, who also awaits his opponents later tonight. From the main event between Gunther and Seth Rollins, as we have Finn Balor versus a mystery opponent, aka the winner of Gunther versus Seth freaking Rollins. And with that match awaiting, we now move on to the women's tag team title tournament. Back to the tag team title tournament as we determine who will be representing Raw at Night of Champions against Smackdown for the women's tag team title tournament. Will it be the former champions, Caden Carter, Katana Chance, or will it be the Misfits, the team of Shotzi and Gigi Dolan? We find out next on Raw.
Here come the Spitfire Warriors!
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, the team of Katana Chance and Kaden Carter.
They love to have fun, but they are all business inside the ring.
Get ready for some super athletic competition from Chance and Carter, folks.
I cannot wait to see it. And the after party is going to be pretty great as well.
Here comes Shotzi in the TCB tank, taking care of business.
And their opponents, first, representing the Misfits from Oakland, California, Shotzi.
Shotzi's such an unpredictable, unorthodox in-ring competitor.
I'd say it's more like she's demented, not all there, and she likes it.
Shotzi doesn't conform to other people's ideas about the type of superstar she should be. She doesn't let others' judgment define her. She is her own person through and through. Shotzi is all about going balls to the wall.
This young woman is always ready to go to battle to give everything she's got in the process.
Here comes Gigi Dolan.
A truly confident and passionate competitor.
And representing the Misfits from Atlanta, Georgia, Gigi Dolan.
She made it for herself as a tag team competitor in NXT.
Now on her own, but just as dangerous, has something to prove.
Yeah, despite being underestimated and underappreciated, Gigi Dolan plans to change that perception. Trained from a young age, she is hungry to show off what she can do.
Looks at the whole women's division and says, bring it on. When it comes to two talents you don't want to underestimate, Kaden Carter and Katana Chance have to be pretty high on that list within the women's division.
According to Carter and Chance, there's no greater freedom than being underestimated. Because when you bring the party and have as much fun as they do, it's easy for opponents to assume they don't have the talent to back it up in the ring.
But believe me, folks, they do. We're in for a treat tonight.
This could be a night of tag team action at its finest.
Yeah, you can't ask for a much better matchup than the one in front of us, gentlemen.
And that was an efficient display of offense with that maneuver.
Oh. Eat defeat!
Can she keep her down? Denied a 2 count there.
Staying in this one.
Oh, I might have just shattered their face.
Check your face after that one. Oh, right to the body.
Teamwork.
Oh, now she's looking to apply the pressure with this submission maneuver.
Black Widow. Locked in tight.
Almost a miraculous escape and a side slam.
Hurricane.
Kate and Carla pumping up the crowd a little bit here.
She gets it. There's a roll through.
Rolls through, super kick.
And what a maneuver we just saw there.
As the arm into a hammerlock cinched in. Heartbreaker.
Russian leg sweep. On the attack from behind.
Right after the neck.
Just a continuous rush on Shotzi here.
Shotzi has to find an opening and respond.
Look out!
Suicide dive! That is reckless abandon being shown.
And paying off as well.
Oh, elbow right to the breadbasket for their troubles.
Oh, tossed hard into the ring post.
And we're cutting it kind of close, don't you think?
You could say that again. Time to get the lead out.
Hung out to dry.
Right to the leg. A heel hook locked in. You can almost hear the opponents yelling in agony.
Oh, that'll fillet your chest. Planning on what to do next.
Just launched. Being able to pull that off, no one is going to question if you skip going to the gym today. Tag is made, and here we go.
Look at this. Boom. Nice.
Tag made here. Oh, this is going to be bad.
Right across the chest.
Those two are in such a cohesive rhythm out there.
It's like playing jet.
Uh-oh, the dive! No sign of hesitation, and that risk gained big rewards.
Put her in position now. Uh-oh.
No!
Carry drop. There's no good way to land on the ring apron like that. The location has the least give out of the entire ring. Brought back into the ring from the floor now. STO takedown. Into the pin attempt. 2. Kick out. Close to 3. Just barely, but it counts. Oh, man.
Right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow. Nice step up Enziguri. Right in the ear.
Tag made!
What a forearm. And whatever the game plan, it didn't look to work out for Shotzi there.
You can tell Katana was zeroed in on her opponent.
Salida del Sol for the win. 2. She kicks out with force.
A long 2.5 in the waning moments of this match.
Oh, my! Look at this. Snap suplex. This is what you call high risk, high reward. Incoming! Big mistake there, Corey. She knows.
Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission. You feel like hope is starting to fade away right now. She might be just
Almost a miraculous escape and a side slam.
Setting up for something here.
Oh, snake eyes caving in their face.
Shotzi kindly requests that you never wake up.
That has Katana rocked.
That's gotta be it.
Here's a tag. Opponent off the ropes. Double big back body drop.
Shotzi's so composed, so in control now.
Yeah, Shotzi following through on her motto and taking care of business.
Across the top rope, what a hot shot.
Oh, Buster.
Dolan just mocking her opponent here.
Oh, well scouted by Carter.
Oh! Boom! This match is coming down to the last second. Someone's got to get back to the ring now.
Ooh, she hit the corner hard.
Hard whip into the corner. Oh, what a drop kick. This match is wearing her down.
These two teams have gone to war, Cole. Of course they're going to wind up with a few battle scars.
Good golly, what a knee. Drop kick hits the mark. Boom! Katana is all fired up.
Oh! And Gigi didn't see that coming.
Rolling a step ahead there.
Oh, look at this. Head, shoulders down. And she breaks the count.
Shows that this is still anybody's match at this point.
Reversal! What a counter! In full control here.
Face first in the turnbuckle.
Look at this, going right after the left arm.
Gotta hurt. We're undoubtedly nearing the end.
This has just been an absolute massacre.
Vicious shoulder tackle in the corner. Lifts their opponent's legs.
Alley-oop. She covers for the pin. What a performance and what a win.
Here are your winners, Shotzi and Gigi Dolan, the Misfits.
Two great superstars that go great together, and that win is proof.
A bit of a cloud over Katana and Caden's parade with this loss.
It looks like we now know who's going to be representing Raw for the World Tag Team, Women's World Tag Team titles at Night of Champions. It's gonna be the Misfits as Shotzi and Gigi Dolan conquer and defeat the former Women's Tag Team Champions in order to get into this position. And congratulations to another set of competitors making their mark, and they're going and being able to say that they're heading to Night of Champions to hopefully become the next Women's Tag Team Champions. Moving on from the women's division, the tag team division, we're going back to the Intercontinental title tournament, and we're going to figure out who's going to face Grayson Waller at Night of Champions. Will it be Dragon Lee? Will it be Ludwig Kaiser? We'll find out next. Also, it may be the weird entrance thing again with Dragon Lee per usual, so bear with me on that.
we're talking.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Toluca, Mexico, weighing in at 168 pounds, the Masked Man, the Phenom, the Dragon Lee!
You are looking at some highly motivated competitors in this match, looking to steal the show and capture the attention of the entire WWE Universe.
A competitor who always has his game face on, ready for a major battle.
A man who has nothing but disdain for his competition, Ludwig Kaiser.
Kaiser surveying the battlefield for the conflict to come.
And his opponent, representing Imperium from Hamburg, Germany, weighing in at 220 pounds, Ludwig Kaiser!
Tonight, I predict a showcase of Ludwig Kaiser's skills.
Oh my gosh, that was horribly bad, Corey. You better not let Kaiser hear you.
Actually, Saxton, Kaiser has been complimentary of this impression.
I think it's great too.
Thank you, Michael Cole. You are truly the commentary general.
I can't take this anymore.
Gentlemen, you are looking at a man who is sick of the doubters, sick of being questioned about his potential.
And I can't disagree with him. I expect tonight to be a night where he can silence the skeptics and prove to be the future of this company.
It will be a tall order, but the confidence he possesses could take him very far.
And that brings us to Ludwig Kaiser, a supremely disciplined competitor. Kaiser is so exacting between the ropes, rarely making missteps as he goes about his work of destroying his opponents.
If you ask me, Kaiser's a little too cold and disciplined for his own good. He's so tightly wound that if anything goes wrong, he's liable to go totally ballistic. That's just dangerous for everyone involved.
Across the top rope.
Ah, snap there. Followed up by an elbow. Sight set on the top rope.
From the top rope, beautiful drop kick.
Corey, how do you deal with a razor-sharp technician like Ludwig Kaiser?
You need to find ways to force Kaiser off balance. Kaiser wants to be in control of every facet of this match, so be unpredictable. Keep him guessing. If you do that, he'll become frustrated and lose some of his precision.
And that stops whatever Kaiser intended.
Crossbody.
The damage he's taken is starting to pile up.
Expert training helped Kaiser land that attack.
Placing them right where they want them, into the corner.
Suplex, here it comes.
Nicely done.
And into the count. Only a 1 count before the kick out.
Not time to expect victory yet. Devastating elbow.
Kaiser has just taken command.
This is what it feels like to run into a competitor like Ludwig Kaiser. Down for a European arm breaker.
just in time.
Jumping knee straight. He thinks he has it.
He narrowly avoids the count.
He got close there. It could be do or die time.
Schoolboy pinning combination.
Oh, maybe not. Power. That could end Kaiser right now. The cover.
An exhausting victory, but a win nonetheless.
Here is your winner, the Masked Man, the Phenom, the Dragon Lee!
A tough loss here for Ludwig Kaiser.
And all of Kaiser's bravado just went out the window.
I think he's taking this defeat with honor and dignity.
And it looks like we have one match finally official, finally confirmed for Night of Champions. We no longer have to wait for one match to conclude, as we have the Intercontinental Title Tournament Finals match confirmed for Night of Champions, as it will be Dragon Lee taking on Grayson Waller to determine who will be the new Intercontinental Champion for Raw. Moving on from there, we now get to determine who will be facing Nia Jax and champions in the Women's Title Tournament Finals, as it will be Miss Bliss, the 5 Feet of Fury, Alexa Bliss, taking on Naomi to determine who will go on to the finals. In the Women's World Title Tournament, this match is next.
Here comes 5 Feet of Fury.
And she's got backup.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Columbus, Ohio, Alexa Bliss.
She's held the Smackdown, Raw, and Women's Tag titles on multiple occasions each.
The second woman in WWE history to win the Women's Triple Crown.
We are about to see 5 Feet of Fury unleashed.
And that is bad news for Alexa's opposition.
And from Orlando, Florida,
Some would say the superstar thinks a little too much of themselves, but the tape doesn't lie. This is a serious contender for any title.
They need to loosen up, have a little fun. Heck, maybe even lose a match once in a while.
That is horrible advice.
Well, I hope for her sake she's psychologically prepared. Bliss is a master of mind games and manipulation.
And this is a superstar who's made clear that she doesn't just consider this a job. She lives and breathes this business. She needs this business.
Yeah, we usually don't consider these matches.
She thinks she has it. She kicks out with authority after 2.
You have to think this match is starting to take its toll.
Able to parry that one. Caught with a lariat.
Alexa Bliss toying with her opponent a little bit.
A nice shot by Alexa Bliss.
Got a hold of the arm, just wrenching. Throwing it into an arm breaker. Oh, man, right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Drops the hammer.
Right on the lower back.
Uh-oh. What a hurricanrana. That maneuver goes to show you how much speed kills. And a carefully measured knee drop.
Alexa carrying the momentum of this match.
Looking to create that moment of bliss.
Just breaking down the opponent. She's taking some big hits here.
Yeah, that patented mean streak of bliss absolutely shining through there.
Oh, that was just malicious.
And here's a cover. And she's not done yet.
Doesn't bode well if you still can't get more than a 1 count by now. Ooh, stinging kick.
Oh, forget about pandering to the WWE Universe. That should keep her head in the game.
Alexa Bliss has been unpredictable over the last few years, so how do you go about accounting for that?
By all appearances, she's settled down a bit, so the main thing here is to exploit whatever disadvantage presents itself against Bliss. Alexa's incredibly crafty, but she's almost always at a size or strength disadvantage, so use that against Little Miss Bliss.
And she goes for the pin. And a kick out at 2.
She is still fighting, still keeping this going. Got their opponent set up.
Drop kick to the spine. And now she's climbing to the top turnbuckle. The top rope.
Whoa, look out. Showing absolutely no apprehension to putting one's body on the line.
Alexa Bliss with insult to injury.
Bliss only had sinister intentions with that move.
Definitely more pain than play there. From behind.
And now gets tossed into the ring.
Rear view.
Alexa's chances are dwindling.
Makes the cover. Digging deep for a kick out. She just will not go away.
What are they doing here?
Both wrists captured and boom! Good night. What a knee.
And she's stunned in the corner with the counter.
Alexa Bliss. DDT. Can Alexa clinch this one?
Makes the cover. Alexa Bliss did it.
Here is your winner, Alexa Bliss.
This win widening the sinister smile of Alexa Bliss.
We all know Alexa gives it her all when she's in the ring, but this performance was something else.
Now we are going to making our way Wait, hold on. Give me a second, ladies and gentlemen. Something about to having some technical difficulties for the next match, so bear with me as I get it set up. But it looks like Fight of Fury are enough to break the glow, or make the glow go out, or however you would say it, for Naomi, as Alexa Bliss has defeated Naomi in order to go to the finals to face Nia Jax for the Women's World Championship at Night of Champions. And funny enough, the funny thing about this matchup is that this will be a rematch. I believe this will be a rematch of sorts for the Women's World Title, or at least for a women's, for a Women's World Title, as it'll be Nia Jax versus Alexa Bliss, a long-standing rivalry that dates back all the way to, I believe, 2018 or 2019. So, rivalry reignited at Night of Champions. It will be. As in this next match, we have our final, and I really mean, at least I hope I do, final semifinals, our second and final semifinals match for the Raw Tag Team Tournament, as we have the Authors of Pain and Akam and Razor representing the Final Testament, who will be taking on the brothers, Mr. Julius Creed and Brutus Creed, the Creed brothers, representing Diamond Mine. So either way, a big-time faction will be represented for the Raw Tag Team Title Tournament. Whether it's the Creeds, whether it's Authors of Pain, no matter what, I believe will be a great match in store. So, yeah. If any of you have any questions, comments, concerns, or anything like that that you would like to leave in chat, please leave them down below. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you for all of you tuning in and sticking around this far, even with all the technical difficulties and the super late start than normal. So, as the winner of this match will go on to face the LWO, Cruz del Toro and Joaquin Wilde, at Night of Champions to determine who will be the World Tag Team Champions on Raw. That being said, let's go.
And here they come.
The following is a tag team match set for one fall. On the way to the ring, accompanied by Paul at a combined weight of 645 pounds.
A matchup like this, it's one that the locker room has wanted to see. It's one that the WWE Universe has wanted to see. It's one that I've been waiting to see, and it's about to go down.
Here comes an all-American blue chip talent in Julius Creed.
And their opponents, first, from Lexington, Ohio, weighing in at 230 pounds, Julius Creed.
Championships and accolades as a collegiate wrestler, and has continued that success in WWE.
You're right, Corey. Julius Creed won the Dusty Rhodes Classic and the NXT Tag Titles alongside his brother. If you're looking for some good old-fashioned wrestling, then Julius Creed is about to give you some. We are about to witness youth and power personified.
And from Lexington, Ohio, weighing in at 285 pounds, Brutus Creed.
A collegiate All-American wrestler and a Dusty Rhodes Classic winner.
Not a single wasted movement from this guy, an absolute technician in the ring.
I am looking forward to seeing what this kid can do in the ring.
An extremely bright future for Brutus Creed. And here we go, tag team action in store.
There's a science to being a successful tag team, and Cole, I would know all about that.
Hey, what about me?
Corey excluded you for good reason, Byron. Now back to the action. Strikes with a kick.
Sidewalk slam! Almost drove him through the ring.
Tossing them aside.
It might not be flashy, but sometimes you just gotta toss another person to make a statement.
A back suplex right onto the apron.
A collision like that could mark a turning point for this entire match. Street slam. Oh man, he is fired up now.
Face watch. Shoulders down, this could be it. It's still hanging on.
Couldn't quite slam the door yet.
Left into a German.
That is the kind of move that leaves our jaws on the floor. Unbelievable. The WWE Universe giving him an extra shot of adrenaline.
He made it. Tag made. Gut wrench suplex.
Making it look easy.
Forearm after forearm after forearm. Good night.
That was a vicious display. You can almost see the disdain in their eyes.
Great strength being shown here.
Unleashed might and force. There's a lot of hard ways to land, but that might be the hardest.
And what's this manager looking for under the ring? He has no business down there.
That move had the amount of force akin to a natural disaster.
Heavy body shots.
With time, what a clothesline.
Vicious forearm right to the skull.
Some mental chess here from Julius.
Big kick to the gut and a clubbing forearm. Bam! Down he goes. Stop gloating and put your attention back to the match. He's taking a moment to feel the crowd, but he better focus on the opposition.
There's the takedown.
Tag is good.
There's the tag. Looks like some tandem offense on the horizon. Gut-wrenching. Oh, splash.
Nice.
The communication between these two is evident by that move. Kicks out on the pinfall attempt.
Getting the shoulder up before two tells me the end is not near.
Oh, ouch.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Look at this raw power.
Gut-wrench suplex.
Well, they say everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. Well, someone just threw their plan out the window.
He's returning fire. Up on the shoulders. Down in a hurry. He's got him down. Is this it? Elevates his shoulder ahead of the count.
It'll take more than that to hold him down.
one-time sweep shifts the balance.
He's getting fired up now, really feeding off this crowd. My goodness, might have cracked their rib.
He is getting rid of the turnbuckle pad. Don't say that too loud, Saxon. You might get caught. Clothesline. And will this be it?
Getting that shoulder up seemed to be pretty easy.
Belly to belly.
Look at him totally vibing with the WWE Universe right now.
Yes, tag. Being carried around with ease. Front slam. Precarious position for both superstars. Oh, gosh. Nasty. The hardest part of the ring.
Brutus there meeting an obstacle to overcome.
He is looking to do some serious harm. A running body press. Stomp right to the gut. Added pressure afterwards. Ugh.
Ooh, that's how you dominate your opponent.
Take off. Splash! Is it enough? The cover!
I think we know what's coming next.
And look at this. Bam! Spine buster.
Terrible position for Creed. What is the ref doing? Don't worry about that now. Get down and count.
No, he beats the count.
How close was that?
That was about as close as it could get without it all being over for him.
That move has brought victory before, but not on this occasion. Might be time to think outside the box.
That turns it around for Julius. Boom, running ST. And this is gotta be it.
And referee cuts off the count at 1.
Somehow still has the energy for a quick kick out.
Right to the face.
My God.
Just caught flush.
Oh, man.
Right to the arm.
Hyperextend your elbow.
Tag, switching it up.
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now.
Nothing fancy here, just raw power.
Savage stomp right to the arm.
That prevents offense from Brutus.
Hoisted up. Oh, gutbuster. Evisceration. Down to Otis. And a double axe handle smash.
He's in off the tag.
Oh, man, he is fired up now.
Hooked up. Here we go.
Jackknife powerbomb.
Trying to end it. Brutus Creed is down and out.
That'll do it. The victory tonight.
Here are your winners.
And the winners celebrating together. Great chemistry tonight.
This right pairing can certainly do wonders, and make no mistake, this was a wonderful performance tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now know who will be in the Raw Tag Team Title Tournament Finals at Night of Champions. Who do you think will be joining the LWO? Well, it looks like it will be the Authors of Pain representing the final testament at Night of Champions to see if they can cement their legacy as the new Raw World Tag Team Champions. We'll have to wait and see until the day is here. As for now, we know the match, but we don't know the results. So before, that is the next confirmed match for the Champions. That being said, we are now getting into our main event of the evening. As we now are into our final semifinals matchup for all the tournaments on the Red brand. As we have Gunther taking on Seth freaking Rollins in the semifinal, in the second and last semifinals matchup for the World Heavyweight Championship Tournament, where the winner of this match will go on to the finals to face Finn Balor to crown a new World Heavyweight Champion. That being said, this match is next.
Here comes the Austrian anomaly, Gunther.
A man with one purpose, to prove the math sacred.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, representing Imperium. From Vienna, Austria, weighing in at 297 pounds, Gunther!
The ring general has declared the mat sacred and sees this industry as pure sport, meaning there is no room for games and antics.
Gunther takes everything so seriously, like he's always scowling.
Hey, listen, he takes pride in what he does.
It's difficult not to admire the expertise possessed by Gunther.
Gunther is so unflinching, as if nothing phases him.
The man's impervious to distraction because he's constantly focused on the task at hand.
Yeah, it's like watching a machine. Seth freaking Rollins has arrived.
The outfits, the outrageousness, there's nobody like Seth freaking Rollins.
And his opponent, from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins!
He's held the Intercontinental, the US, the WWE, and the Universal titles, each on multiple occasions.
Truly one of the greats of the era. Will have to contend with Gunther's devastating, unforgiving, punishing chops. Veteran General continues on his mission of sanctifying the mat.
Gunther really believes in his supremacy, and he's proven that it's pretty unshakable. Like him or not, we know he's not stopping his mission anytime soon.
I expect we'll see his wake of carnage continue here tonight.
And then we've got Seth freaking Rollins. As far as Seth is concerned, there isn't a superstar in the locker room who can truly hang with him in the ring. Call him conceited, call him boastful, but that's just how Seth sees it.
I'd encourage people to call him one of the greatest of all time. Every ounce of swagger and self-confidence that Rollins brings with him to the ring has been earned over a lengthy and hugely successful career. When you've got the resume Seth Rollins has, you can run your mouth however you want.
And Rollins looked to step behind.
That shows you the ring general's genius in action.
Swinging neck breaker.
So, how do you prepare for an opponent like Gunther?
I don't know, go a few practice rounds with a semi-truck? Gunther already had next-level power and cruelty, but now that he's transformed his body, his cardio has improved.
Launching.
Whoa, what a landing. They got all of that. Just taking flight and soaring through the sky. Kick to the gut. Hooked up. DDT. Down on the chest. And will this be it?
Good officiating there. Referee seeing him the ropes and breaking the count.
Pulled back into the hip toss. That's got to be demoralizing. Being thrown around like that by a superstar a fraction of your size?
Connects on the kick. Look, just toying with their opponent right now. Having fun at their expense.
Just mocking their opponent right now. Total disrespect. But I guarantee they're going to take great umbrage with that offense.
Down on the windpipe. Fends off the attack with an elbow. And this might not have a pleasant ending.
She could airline miles for that.
An unyielding showing of authority. No two ways about it.
Goodness gracious. Each of those boots seem to get heavier with each blow.
Kick right to the midsection.
Right to the face.
Goes into the pin. Shoulders up.
Anyone who thought this be over quick has another thing coming.
Rollins is feeding off the WWE Universe.
German suplex.
Counter on Gunther pays off.
Caught him. No way. No way.
Hammering. That's gonna be it. 2 count, kick out.
That is just pure instinct at this point. High cross body. Cover. The kick out at only one. Giving a massive effort to overcome the pin.
Rollins.
No stop.
Tried to stop and got hit by an RKO. Clothesline.
Right in the back of the neck.
Gunther laying down the gauntlet for his opponent.
Had that one scouted.
Connecting with a sharp elbow.
Makes him pay.
Slugging it out toe-to-toe now. Oof.
Gunther shifts that to his favor. The fight is on, and it's furious. Impressive reversal on Rollins.
Great job refocusing to reverse that.
And countouts are legal, so hopefully this will be a short trip outside.
The ring general delivering a powerbomb.
Gunther can taste victory now.
Tossed back into the ring.
Shoulders down.
And he fights it off.
How in the world did he kick out? Gunther with his opponent all the way up, driven down with the powerbomb. Is there any fight left in Rollins?
And Gunther scores the win.
Here is your winner, Gunther!
This is surely a disappointing loss for Seth Rollins.
This is definitely no laughing matter for Rollins.
And his chorus has definitely been muted tonight.
And it looks like we now know who will be facing Finn Balor. Potentially the main event of Night of Champions. And I say potentially because we're going to have two world... all the champions of all the titles are going to be crowned at Night of Champions. So we'll figure out when we get there. But anyways, we now know who will be facing Mr. Balor at Night of Champions. And it won't be the Visionary. It won't be Seth freaking Rollins. No, not the former champion. No, it is going to be the Ring General Gunther will be the one facing Finn Balor. And I'm pretty sure it's a dream match, a long-awaited match. I'm pretty sure this is a match that has probably never been seen in WWE. But it will be an interesting one nonetheless. As it is official. Balor, Gunther, for the World Heavyweight title at Night of Champions. Yes, did I say the same exact thing over and over? Yes. I apologize. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in for a very extra long episode of Night of Champions. And the reason I say that is because went on for 2 hours, especially when I had to do a rematch not once but twice for the Charlotte vs. Nia Jax match. And after that, we had a super late start compared to last time, where we usually start at 4, but this time we started around 6 p.m. Central Time. So with that being said, hope you all enjoyed, whether you're watching on Twitch or YouTube. If you're not yet following me or subscribed to me, please consider doing that, hitting the follow button or subscribe button, whether you're watching on Twitch or YouTube. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, video ideas, or suggestions that you have for me, leave them down below in the chat. It's greatly appreciated, whether you're watching this live or not. And if you are not yet following me on Instagram, please consider going and checking out my Instagram page at TotallyNotDak. The word totally, not, and Dak with 2 Ks, D-A-K-K. And yeah, I think I've talked enough. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in and watching episode 7 of our Universe Mode in WWE2K24. My name is Dak. Thank you for joining us. Remember, guys, Jesus loves you. Stay awesome and be like Dak, but every day, be more like Jesus. Adios, amigos.